a regional nonprofit organization focused on promoting business growth, building community, and advocating for the sustainable economic success of the greater Clinton region. Grow Clinton This Morning, a program in partnership with KROS.
Well, Ashley joins me in studio today. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too, Gary.
So you had a nice vacation, and now you're refreshed and ready to get back to work.
Ready to get back at it. Yep.
Well, that is good.
Yeah.
So what do we got coming up?
So I want to start. So I left for vacation a week ago Saturday, and the night before that was Shamrock. So I'm going to do a little Shamrock recap for you. We had probably just shy of 200 people at Legends that night. It was a fun event. The Stockwells were great, as always. We had a couple people that were really lucky and won our pot of gold and our pot of booze drawings. And then, of course, 50-50 too. Someone took home some cash. But I want to thank Life Connections Peer Recovery Services. They were our title sponsor for that event. Obviously, sponsors are what make the events go, so I can't thank them enough, as well as all of our other supporting sponsors as well. So.
You bring up a great point. Sponsors are so critical, and so when you go out to visit with somebody about an event that you would like to have them sponsor, how do you do that, Ashley?
A lot of what I do is direct email. And I think my, word of mouth from all of it's picking up too, because, we want to make sure that, me specifically want to make sure that they get the recognition that they deserve for supporting our events in the community. So it's, it's all the marketing and everything that goes along with it that, I just want to make sure everyone gets recognized when they, want to support us. So it's very important to have those sponsors.
Of course, you put that on all your social media platforms, but is there signage involved also at the site?
Yep, I do a combination of digital promotion, which you mostly see on our Facebook page and Instagram page, and then, signage at the event itself. So depending what level you're at, I try to, make sure that it's all a cohesive look and everything, looks put together. So
of course, it won't be long. Summertime, your golf tournament, that's a big one for signage, isn't it?
Yep. So last year I did, I think, just shy of 50 whole sponsor signs. So yeah, that one's coming up. It'll be here before I know it.
That is great. So what else are we going to talk about today?
So a couple other things coming up next Thursday, April 4th. It's kind of weird to talk about April already, but here we are. I'm doing our next Coffee Talk event, and that's going to be at 9 o'clock in the morning, 9 to 10 a.m. next Thursday at our office, 721 South 2nd Street. That's going to be with Mayor Madison and Josh Eggers, the Director of Parks and Rec here in Clinton. They are going to be talking about the upcoming Tailgate and Tallboys Festival that we have coming up in June. So that session is really going to be geared toward our small business owners, just to let them know what parking is going to look like that week, and if there's going to be any street closures or and how they can best capitalize on the influx of people that are going to be coming to our region.
I know
for that
this,
event.
Of course, is the second year for the event.
Yep.
We've had Scott Madison in. Josh Eggers also comes in on the last fourth Thursday of the month to visit with us. So I think they've made some changes, which may be for the better.
Correct, yeah. My understanding is, yes, there have been some changes that are going to be implemented from last year to this year. So they're going to be in our office next Thursday to talk about all those things too. And then they're going to show us, like a map of the grounds and where kind of things are going to be set up. And yeah, they're going to go over those changes. So if you're interested in attending, I definitely recommend signing up. I'm told we are at over 30 people for that session already.
Oh my goodness.
And so I'm going to have to, once I get back, be mindful of our capacity constraints in our conference room. So
yeah, what is the capacity in that room? I've been in that room.
I think it's 50, and I think that's a pretty tight squeeze.
Yes.
So 50, I think, is probably the max.
But I would imagine that is probably one of the more interesting coffee talks you've hosted.
Yeah, and it was a big hit last year, too. People need to know what's going on, and, that's what we're here for. We want to make sure, especially our members, know and can prepare. So.
And what a great way for the small business owners to, we have a little bit of a give and take, ask some questions, voice their concerns, and see what things may be going on.
Yep, that's exactly right.
So again, Thursday, April 4th, At noon?
9 o'clock.
Oh, at 9 o'clock. At 9
Yep,
o'clock, okay.
9 o'clock.
All right. What else you got there?
So then the next week we have on Tuesday, April 9th, it's a ribbon cutting at the Clinton Library. That's going to be at 4 p.m. And my understanding is they have a new youth services space in there. So we are going to do a ribbon cutting to celebrate that and check it out.
All right. Very good.
And then last thing I just want to mention is our April Biz After 5 event. That's Thursday, April 11th. That's at Corven's, 2301 North 2nd Street in Clinton, so in the Lions District.
Seems like the Biz After Fives have been going over very well.
They're going very well, yes. Yep.
And of course, you're filled up for the rest of the year,
Filled up
right?
for the rest of the year, so, everybody wants to host them, and the attendance has been great. No complaints there, so come on out. They're great networking events. And I know I speak for myself too when I say that. I've said that a few times on here. They've been really great for me to meet people, and I'm finding myself just more comfortable, like even just going up to people and talking to people I don't know.
I would think so.
That's what it's all about.
Because you've been part of this for how long now, Grow Clinton?
Since August of 22, about a year and a half.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that's great.
Yep.
So if people want to find out more information about the events you've talked about, how can they best do that?
They can go to our homepage, growclinton.com, and click on the events calendar. Facebook is also a great place to find out about events specifically on the events tab on our Facebook page.
Ashley, thank you so much.
Thanks, Gary.